Says we're live. I'm going to take its word for it.
You're a trusting soul.
I am. No idea how many people are watching or if they. Oh, there we go. I see a little viewer screen there. Hey, everybody. This is Bronze and Modern Gods. I'm John.
I'm Richard.
Thanks for joining us. No one so far. This is why we edit this thing. This is why we don't do this live. We like editing. Big old 0 there on the live. Oh, there's 6 of you. Okay, great. And there's the comments. Hi, Andrew James. Hi, Courtney Wright. There we go. Bronzeville Comics is here.
You're correct. You are not no one.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, thought we'd join you impromptu. We just got done recording tomorrow's episode, and before I got to editing it, I thought, hey, I'm charged up on caffeine. Let's have an impromptu live special and do a little show and tell, right? Show off some books and talk a little bit, take some questions here. And here we are. Oh, snap is right.
Yeah, right. Hey, everybody.
We have not had a live show since 2 Halloweens ago.
Has it been that? Have we been doing this that long?
I think the first year we did a Halloween episode live where you dressed as Lando Calrissian and I was Quasar. Yes, for you longtime viewers of the show. Hey, Omar and Hudad and Robin, all you guys joining, and Joel and 35 Red Skull. Thanks for joining. And let's just start showing off some books. I can go first.
Yeah, go first.
Let me change this. Wow! Look at that. Oh. That's attractive, isn't it? But I want to be able to show the books here. All right. We got Peanuts.
Yes. That is what I thought when we were talking about Peanuts #1. That is the book I had in mind.
We were talking about Peanuts #1, and there are 2 Peanuts #1s. Actually, there are 3. There is a one-shot that came out in 1953 from United Features, and this is not it. This is the first issue, the first solo Peanuts from Dell, which is actually 4-color comics number 878. And after a few one-shots from Dell, they got their own ongoing title, and this was reprinted later on as Peanuts #1. So 3 first Peanuts there. So that's one book to show off. What do you have?
Okay, well, I'm going to start off with a book that I've had for a while. I got this in Florida, and I've talked about it, but I've never shown it.
Whoa!
Silver Surfer #1. I got I was on vacation with the family, and of course, the first thing I do when I go on vacation is find a comic book store.
Of course.
And they had this book on the shelf with no price on it. Whoops. So I decided to ask for, thinking it was going to be more than I was willing to pay. And they said they wanted $200 for it, and I snapped it up. So this book is really good condition. I'm thinking it's probably around a 5. For $200, that's a steal. So I'm going to press this thing and I'm going to send it in. And I am not necessarily a big Silver Surfer fan, but I am a big fan of Cash. So this will probably be one of our live sales.
Joel Comics, is it North Carolina? Is where you got it?
Yep, North Carolina. It was on Outer Banks. I forget the name of the actual Southern Shore. It was the place. Beautiful, beautiful part of the country. Hey, thanks, Mark.
And our friend Mark says, "Nice buy. Nothing could be finer than to be in North Carolina."
No red in the cover. Oh wow, Ooh. No red in the cover. So it was like a misprint. So it had nothing. That would be an interesting.
It sat in a shop window too long and faded.
Yeah.
When you purchased that book. Strange Worlds #1. We've talked about this on the show. One of my underrated books. Here is my copy of it. It is Jack Kirby, Stan Lee stories, Jack Kirby art, Steve Ditko art, kind of the precursor of the pre-hero monster books. And I just love this cover, and I love this book.
That is amazing. It is amazing.
Earthlings worship me.
Some of the sci-fi covers from that era are just works of art.
Insert theremin sound here. What do you have?
Next, I have not even had a chance to rebag this. You got this for me at STCC. This is Alter Ego. It is Alter Ego #7. This is the first cover appearance of Black Adam. That guy looks nothing like The Rock. He's made to look evil. So he's got this pointy nose, and he's got widow's peak. And
I'm sorry. I'm trying to feature you, and I cannot seem to feature you. So go ahead. Apologies.
Anyway, it's listed for $350. John haggled for me and got it for $300. It's a nice book. It's going in my. This is one of my PC books. So happy
nice.
to add.
Mark, that Strange Worlds is actually 1959. So, it's your call. It doesn't say Marvel on the cover. Atlas on the indicia. They had so many shell companies. They didn't call themselves Atlas. So it's up to you. Click on his square if it's StreamYard. I'm clicking on his square. And I know. Sorry, who dat? I can't figure. I'm old. I can't figure it out. All right.
Your VCR still flashes 12.
I know. Bronzeville says, send that Alter Ego out to have it slabbed in a magazine holder. It doesn't need a magazine holder. It's comic size.
It's normal comic book size here, in size comparison to.
Yeah. So he would get it before 2026 because it is comic book size.
I know. I have some magazines I want to get reslabbed, and I just don't want to do it because it's like a 6-month wait.
Ridiculous. I have a Savage Sword of Conan #1 that I think is a 9.6, and I just in an Epic Illustrated #1 that's a slam dunk 9.8. They're just sitting here. I have a twofer. Okay, I talked about having my full run of Private Strong. Here's #1, and look at that spine roll. I can fix that. I'm gonna fix that. And here is #2. So there is my full run of the Double Life Private Strong.
Wow, that was a tough one.
All 2 issues. Check. And I
so
got
what do you
both.
like? You like the story, or you like the covers, or what's
Jack Kirby? It's Kirby.
Okay,
it's Jack.
Kirby.
So this one is weird because it's Jack inside, but they have this really generic artist that did the front cover. I have no idea who did the front cover, but I got both of these from our good friend Terry from Terry's Comics, and great prices. He has them as 5.0s. I will make them not 5.0s, hopefully. What's next?
Yeah, Terry's a great guy. I look forward to the California show.
Jason Brownell says, Roy Thomas's story is amazing. A classic comic fan that contributed so much to the Bronze Age and forward. Very, very underrated. Agreed. For those of you who don't know, Richard has that alter ego that was Roy Thomas and Jerry Bale's fanzine. That's where they started. And then Roy Thomas got hired by Mort Weisinger at DC and lasted, I think, 3 days before he went across the street to Marvel and begged Stan Lee for a job because Mort was such a tyrant of a boss. All right, what do you got?
Next, I am a big J. Scott Campbell fan. I picked this up this weekend. Black Panther. This is Black Panther. What number is it? #1. First cover appearance of Shuri as the Black Panther. This is just a gorgeous looking book. There is a partial sketch cover version of this that's very rare and very expensive. But no, this is a cool book. Whether or not Shuri ends up being Black Panther or not, I think this book has a place in my collection.
And look at that.
J. Scott Campbell draws the same woman, but he draws her really, really well. So,
right. Mrs. Horsecock Express. Great name. Watch the last video. Stoked to find other Speed Carter Spaceman fans. Yes, I'm gonna have that full run. I still cannot believe what that is selling for. Black Panther 1. And Jay Nunya says the toy previews have displayed Shuri as the Black Panther. So if you follow those toy
That is definitely an indicator. Those toys have to be set up so far in advance.
My next one I got, I think I got it at Comic-Con in November when you were here. I think you were with me when I bought this. I can't believe I didn't have this. I went through my little online inventory. I saw a copy of it. I was like, wait a second. Invaders #1. How could I not have a copy of Invaders #1?
How
I
can
know,
you not have a copy of it? You're
right?
a huge fan.
I know. I got giant size Invaders #1 for sure. And now I have Invaders #1 of the ongoing series for sure. One of my favorite all-time favorite covers from John Romita Sr. Look at those three, the big three.
Yep,
And
and you got the Nazis. So there you go.
what I like is look at Namor in particular. John Romita's drawing with a real Kirby style. It's like he's trying to ape Jack a little bit, but with that fine brushwork that he is famous for. Let's catch up on the comments here. Jason says, ugh, J. Scott Campbell covers. Finally got my ASM 607 to complete my 51 through today run. Wow. Finally dropped to points where I don't hate myself. Paper. Is this where we can express our Namor rage? Just kidding. Jason, I agree. Name Invaders. Just finish Invaders Volume 1. Not just that you can see Shuri Blasters in the Black Panther suit, but Lego leaked it as well.
Sweet.
And Invaders is the most underrated series. Annual #1 Schomburg cover is top 5. Agreed. And he did interior art in that issue as well. Yes,
really?
I believe there is a chapter drawn by someone. I think he draws the Human Torch chapter. Don Rico draws the Captain America chapter, and maybe Dick Ayers draws. I'll have to go look. I have my Invaders annual over here somewhere. Everyone, please hold. Just stay right here. No. All right. What's your next? What's your next?
My next one is just a little celebration of I am a big this is Bang. Why can I never think of his name?
What is this? I've never heard this.
Yeah, this is a comic where I don't want to spoil the comic, the story, but imagine a world where the story you write becomes real, comes to life. And this has been optioned, and it's been told that this is actually going into production. So I'm really interested in seeing this as a property. There's an ash can for this, which I have someplace. What she said. I'm sorry, I can't even see that name. I'm laughing. There is an ash can for this book that is I've got someplace around here. I bought this for a while ago. These Dark Horse books, I think people sleep on Dark Horse. There's a lot of really cool stories in the Dark Horse catalog. And so that one is just something that I'm celebrating. I'm looking forward to actually seeing the show.
Okay. All right. How many issues Jay wants to know?
For Bang? I do not know. I honestly don't. I'm not going to claim that I do.
35 Red Skull wants me to flex some of my Golden Age cap. I would, but I don't want to move the computer because it'll disconnect. But it's under like 19 boxes right now. I have a slab box, so I will pull those out for the next time we do a live. You know how often we do them.
Next Halloween?
Yeah, maybe. Come on.
Nice.
Cover. Just this crazy, nutty, zany perspective from Jack. Just the Force perspective. I love that Daredevil is a bit player in his own title on his own cover.
Yeah, I just realized that is a Daredevil. I subconsciously saw that as a Cap book.
It's like, move over, buddy. And then this is one of those books where, like, very, very much so in the 70s. It's a fake out, where you get this beautiful cover, and then you open it up, and it's like Gene Colan art. In the 70s, you'd have all these beautiful Gil Kane covers, and you'd open up and be Don Heck. I'm like, boo. Give me my quarterback, Marvel. Question: are we going to Fan Expo Dallas or MegaCon in 2023?
I don't think so. I did the fan expo here in Cleveland.
Mhm.
Um, I was talking to Yakuza Doc about another show in Dallas. I cannot remember what it was.
Collector Summit?
Collector Summit. Yeah, I was
Mhm.
thinking about doing that because it sounded interesting.
That's at
Um,
Heritage. It's gonna be at Heritage.
okay,
Yeah.
and MegaCon, I had not had any plans on going.
Yeah. I think both of us are gonna be at, California Comic Con in February, Terry's Comic Con, Terry's Comics. Uh, 35 Red Skull wants to flex his Golden Age caps. He has 7, 16, 37, and a page from #1 first Red Skull in the book. Jeez, dude.
That's awesome. That
Can
is
I borrow
awesome.
can I borrow $20?
My car ran out of gas down the road. Yeah.
No. Richard, how many Marvel superhero 20s do you have now? Will you move some if Doom gets confirmed? You've moved a couple already, right?
Moved a couple. I have had I've had too many. Right now, I've got my it's up there on the wall. I've got my 9.6. That's a PC book. I have a number, probably about 8 that are graded from a 6.0 to 4.5 or 5.0. I can't remember what the low end of it is. I have a couple raws because I can't pass them by. I can't pass them up. If they show up in front of me, I have to buy it. So,
Really?
and I definitely they're for sale. The only one that's not for sale is my 9.6. The 9.6 is going to be a permanent part of the collection, but the rest of them, I'm definitely open to selling.
You're like me with Yellow Claw #1. Even though I've got it, it's like I have to buy every one I see. And remember when that guy emailed me and he was mad because I bought more than one Yellow Claw #1 and he wanted one? I was like, sorry, I'll sell you mine. I did sell mine. Bronzeville is hysterical. I'm talking about the bait and switch on covers with interior art, and he throws up Frank Robbins. Hey, I like Frank Robbins. I hated him as a kid. He would do rubber legs, and I hated his art, but I really appreciate it now. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
A switch was flipped. Hi there, Brouhaha. Love the name. Love the avatar of the old school Hulk. Richard, I know some who might have that Miles book you're looking for. I'm gonna text him now. Oh, you guys might see something live. Let's see a live transaction.
Ooh, sweat pours off my face.
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, that is a hot book. We're talking about uh
Ultimate
my,
Comics #1.
yeah, it's Ultimate Comics, all new Spider-Man #1, the Pacelli sketch variant.
A Pacelli.
It's a mouthful to say. Really, really tough Miles book to get. I've been looking for that. If there was a book that would rival my desire for AF-15, that would be just
Really?
because, well, because I've seen a picture of one. You know, wasn't there one on Elite 11? Oh, I got to ask Ali.
I don't know.
I got to text Ali and see.
He's
Um,
on. By the way, he's always welcome here. He's just on the road all the time. That's why he's not been on.
And I really have to. Okay. If there was one in Ali's Elite Comics 11 and it sold without me at least being aware of it, I am not going to be a happy man.
There is
Uh,
a Yellow Claw #1, 8.5 on short boxed right now, and the
mhm.
guy's asking $17,000 for it.
Yeah. Well.
No,
Am I next?
you are next. Hit us.
Yeah. This is a funny one. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #1.
I gotta go.
This is a Vivi joke. If you're following Vivi, the NFT company, uh, they have some questionable choices for what they put out there, and they put this out this past week or the week or yeah, I think it was
Yesterday, right?
yesterday. Okay,
It
this
was
is a
either
second print.
yeah. Oh, it's a
Uh,
second print. Okay, at least yours
yeah,
is more valuable than the NFT.
I know. This is a great book if you have kids. You know, this is a great book. You know, Unbeatable Squirrel Girl is beat Galactus. She beat Doctor Doom. Um, yeah. So take that as you want to take it.
That's what
It's
she said.
nice. It's a nice book, nice character. Not definitely not a hardcore. You're never going to see her in the MCU, but
Oh, hold on, slow your roll, buddy.
We've seen Modoc, I guess, so you can see anything, you know.
See
It's a
anything
fun
if you
book.
see. All right, ready? You're gonna
Mhm.
love it. You're gonna love it. Ta 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 ta
Oh, you're
ta.
Flaming Carrot. Nice.
Flaming Carrot number
Yeah.
one, fresh, still has a price tag on it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
I am. Oh, there you go. Bloop. I got my Flaming Carrot comics number one. Yeah, I'm upset. I sold my Visions magazines that were the first appearance of Flaming
Mhm.
Carrot, and I didn't realize how rare they were when I sold them 20 years ago. But so be it. But I do have my Flaming Carrot number one, little oddball for you guys because
Mhm.
we love the oddball stuff here. What you got?
Next is a book I could not pass up. It is
Oh wow,
Thor 339. This is the first appearance of Stormbringer. It is Beta Ray Bill's third appearance. And I love this Walt Simonson storyline, and his art is amazing. This is a great book. It's a 9/8. I saw it up on eBay, and it was 150, I think it was.
nice.
Immediate buy, because I've got up on the wall over here. I've got this. This is my PC copy of
Okay.
Thor 337, signed by Walt. You can see his dinosaur scroll there on the cover. This is a book that's going to the grave. I'm gonna have this book buried with me.
And it's a newsstand 9.8.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous book. It's a gorgeous copy. I love this book. This reminds me of my childhood.
All
So
right. You have some questions here. For what it's worth, it's Spider-Man 1 2016 Comics Pro Pacelli sketch. 2016 is wrong, right? Because you're looking for
correct.
2011, 2012.
2011.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But thank
Um,
you, Mrs. Horsecock Express.
you're the
Say
best.
hi. Say hi to EL. Uh,
I,
and Jason says, I love that we all eye roll Squirrel Girl, then go, ooh, and Flaming Carrot number one is shown. Yes.
it's
That
priority.
That's this audience right here. That's why we love you all. And Omar says, have we seen Thor Love and Thunder? I have not. I know
I
you guys can spoil it
either.
for me now. It's too late. I know who's at the end. Thank you, everybody, for tipping me off. But I've been busy, you know?
I have to say, I just have not enjoyed the recent Marvel movies as much as I enjoyed. Like Endgame to me was the ultimate Marvel comic book movie. Everything came to a head, tied up a whole bunch of storylines. I know some people didn't like it. I really loved it. And ever since then, the stuff has been compelling, but not to that level. And so I find myself going longer and longer waiting before I actually see new Marvel movies.
The magic of being live when Hudat says you need the Flaming Carrot and Turtle crossover. I can just
Right.
show him that I already got them. Thank you. And which is the one I don't? Yeah, it's 27, which I don't have here. It's over here in the boxes. 27 has a McFarlane cover, which is the only time Todd McFarlane has drawn both the Flaming Carrot and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That is awesome. You're going to send that in. Todd's doing a signing at CGC.
I no. I don't want people scribbling on my book, Mr. Simonson.
Well,
Get that,
thanks, Bart. Yeah, it's
get,
slowly coming together.
get that Sharpie away from my books. Was there a Flaming Carrot Too Much Coffee Man team up comic? It sounds familiar. Uh, Miss Marvel is cool. I have not seen Miss Marvel yet. Whoa, Too Much Coffee Man. I forgot about him checking eBay now. Reed Fleming, Milkman was good as well. MCU needs Doom big time, needs a top tier villain to lift the
Right,
B-rated heroes they've got. I
right.
agree, Mrs. Horsecock Express. My next book is the beautiful Lana number 4 from Timely/Marvel. Why do I have Lana number 4, Richard?
I have no idea.
I have I have Lana number 4 because not only is it good girl art and me with
Oh, yeah.
Millies and Fancies, there is a 4-page Venus story inside.
Oh, okay.
Probably leftover inventory from from the book, and so not a lot of people know that Lana number 4 has a Venus story. There's also a Venus story in Marvel Mystery Comics number 92, I believe, 92 or 99. The question is why, Jason, correct. The question is, why wouldn't you have Lana number 4, John? And fight the good fight says, sweet, a live stream. Yes, look at that.
Yeah. They're trying this new thing.
Sure. Steven says you are missing anything on the Marvel. I think he's saying you are not missing anything on the Marvel features. Thor 3 was one of the worst films they've done in a while. It seems to be polarizing, that is for sure. And are we excited for Sandman tomorrow? Steven, I'm going to be honest. I had no idea Sandman was premiering tomorrow until I got an email from Netflix yesterday. I had no clue that it was, or I thought it was just like in development still.
I'll see it. I mean,
Sure.
I'll watch it. Yeah,
I'll watch it. Apparently, they did film the episode with the cafe.
Okay, here's my advantage. I did not read Sandman. No, and not at all. So I can go into it with a clear conscience, and I don't have to worry about it ruining something for me.
All right, chat. I'm going to sit here and wait for all of you to scream at Richard for not reading.
I don't know why. I'm a huge Gay Man fan.
Gay Man, correct?
Right? I never read the comics.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, Speaking Predator of Prey looks cool. I'm looking forward to that too.
Show us something you do have.
Okay. Next, Secret Wars is coming out, which is great. I love Secret Wars, the comic. I have here a second print, a 96 second print. I had submitted this. I had hoped it was a 9.8, and it came back in 9.6. Still a good book. John and I picked up back when we were at California Comic-Con a couple of years ago. I picked up a couple of these, and we looked at it, and it's like, well, what is this second? What is this stuff? Because the price.
Remember, you picked it up, and I looked at the price box, and I said something's wrong with that price box.
Right. And the price box is different. I happen to have.
That's when you know you're a total friggin' nerd, when you can look at a price box and go, wait a second.
So here I've got a first print, and see if I can arrange it so we can see both. Probably not, because
I know it's tough. So you guys don't realize the struggle with a mirror image.
Yeah, this is live here, right?
There you go.
Price box on the first print. You see how it's the M.
Well, that's the direct one. Yeah, it's the M, but that's the second print, which is still direct, but it does not have the M, and it has the comic code seal. So,
and it's different because it has the black Spidey there in the corner.
Our good friend Dan Delatorre from oh my God, Ian's Hood Rat Comics. Yes, thank you. He says Secret Wars was Jim Shooter at its best. Dan, I love you. I respect your opinion. You're wrong. Legion of Superheroes and Starbrand were Jim Shooter at his best. And have you read his Avengers run, Dan, from the 70s?
I don't know. I think Secret Wars was such a pivotal storyline. It had so many major. I remember when it came out, it had all these characters that you already had familiarity with in the situation that they extracted them from their normal environment, and you had them all, pitted against each other. It was amazing. It was like WWE meets comic book characters.
Spider-Man beating every single member of the X-Men in 3 pages. I just want to remind everybody about that.
That's true. That's true. But hey, you gotta give some comedic license. But it was a great story.
Every member.
The only thing I hate about it is it started this trend of, we had Crisis on Infinite Earths, and then we had Secret Wars 2, and then, it became a trope after a while where you have, oh boy, all these characters are kidnapped and are taken to some other dimension where they have to fight for their survival for this week, that kind of thing. So Contest of Champions, Red Skull, that was another one.
I wanted to focus on this for a second because I was a little younger. This was like one of the first limited series. I think it was the first limited series from Marvel, Contest of Champions. And remember how cool it was? It's like every single superhero ever, including Shamrock, the Arabian Knight, El Aguila.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean,
That's why I think I like Legion. I like those ensemble type of large ensemble where you have different characters that have there's a situation, there's a character designed to tackle that situation.
yeah. All right. My last show and tell book for this special live stream is another Venus book, because we're talking about Venus with Lana number 4. This is Submariner number 57. This is the first Marvel Universe Bronze Age appearance of Venus.
That is gorgeous.
That's Bill Everett, the creator of Venus and the creator of Submariner, came back to write and draw the Submariner in the 70s, and he brought back his favorite Venus.
Mark Frogboy just finished a painting. I mean, he did my Doom painting behind me. He just finished the painting of that book. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Do you know he did a Speed Carter Spaceman number 1 as well?
I did see that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get on the list, I think.
Do it. Do it. If you even think you want, just get your name on there, because he's got at least a year-long waiting list.
I know. Let's catch up here. Jason says, gotta respect Shooter took a toy line and made something we still get excited about today. I know. But remember, there was a Daredevil Secret Wars toy, and Daredevil was not in Secret Wars. I got number 1 off a spinner rack at 7-Eleven. First time seeing Moon Knight and Black Panther in Contest of Champions. And Who Dat says 50 people in live. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you. Please do that. Help us do that. Who Dat helping us with our marketing. 300 Baud, which is a great name. You and I can relate.
That's awesome.
Any chance any of the Epic comics or New Universe comics become Marvel movies? Multiverse. Epic, I'm going to say no, because the rights are too tangled with the creators in a lot of respects. Like Jim Starlin owns Dreadstar, so he's doing his own Dreadstar thing. New Universe, I don't know. Starbrand is in the Marvel Universe now, and Nightmask is in the Marvel Universe now. Versions of it, it's possible. I can't see a huge demand. I would love to see a Starbrand movie. Who to hit the thumbs down. Wah, wah, wah. Any sense for which Secret Wars series the movie Avengers will be closest to? Nope.
No, it's too early to tell. It's either going to be this series or it's going to be the 2015 series. If it's the 2015 series, I can't wait, because that means Emperor
Doom. Lord God, Emperor Doom.
Yes. But I don't know. We can have Emperor Doom without Doom already being established. That's the thing.
That's exactly correct. That's why Howard Stern is playing Doom. No, wait.
No, that's not what he's doing. Okay. No. My last piece I wanted to show. I can't pick it up because it's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. See if you can see it here.
You got it.
Yes. All right. It's a serigraph of the old. Oh, I can't remember the name of anyway, it's basically a screen.
Marvel Mania.
Marvel Mania. Thank you very much. This is actually from 1991. This is the French variant of it. The colors are different from the American print. But what I love about it, first of all, it's huge. You can see the size of it. Up there are comics to give you scale. It's signed by Jack Kirby. So I have yet to hang it on the wall. That's the next step. I'm thinking about getting it reframed because there's some schmutz underneath the glass. But it is absolutely gorgeous. It is striking. It is the same size as my Doom painting up here, so it's going to have some competition. But yeah, that was a purchase I made off of an auction site. They were kind of silly. They listed this on. It was the auction went for the entire week. Finally, the live bidding went at. It was a Sunday in the afternoon, I believe it was, and there was no competition. They said it was going to go from 600 to 1,000. Opening bid was 300. I bid 300 and had no competition.
Richard texted me and said, "Hey, this auction's happening right now," and we were supposed to be recording. It was a Sunday night, and we waited to record while we both went to this auction, and I sniped a couple of signed Kirby lithographs as well, framed, matted and framed, for, I think the Fantastic Four one was $100 and the Captain America one was $150.
It was a no-brainer. I mean, I don't have any other signed Kirby stuff, so this is special to me.
Yeah, I'm
And
waiting for mine. You got yours really quick. I have not gotten mine yet.
it came in a box the size of an F-150. I mean, it was monstrous, and the whole thing was packed with peanuts. We had 3 big bags of peanuts that we had to throw away because of that.
Yes. Oh, packing peanuts are the tools of Satan.
Yes, they are.
Now, Hudat's saying it looks like the Foom #4 cover. Hudat, you're correct. That same image was used for Foom 4, but was actually drawn originally for Marvel Mania, for a poster for Marvel Mania, their fan club in the 1970. And Mark says, I think
in 2019, I think, or was it 2020 for an STCC special edition. So people could get a copy of it then as well.
Yeah, Dino, you're correct. The original Marvel character posters look great, framed in my comic room. Be sweet if they're signed. Yeah, I know. That's why we both were like, we got to grab these Jack Kirby signatures.
Yeah. I mean, he's never going to sign one again. So,
right.
They're also numbered. It's out of 250 for the serigraph.
And Fight the Good Fight says that looks awesome, Richard.
I had to find the wall to put it up on.
People are talking about the challenge of using the Beyonder in a Secret Wars movie. Yeah, it's basically the biggest Deus Machina ever. He's God. He's literally Deus. So
it's the problem with like Anti-Monitor or all those characters that are godlike. How do you portray them in a way that people can challenge them?
As long as we get the scene of Peter Parker teaching him how to poop, I'll be happy.
We'll make sure we'll ask Figgy for that.
Hey, here you go. All hope lies in doom.
That's right. Yes, Jason.
We need to share that type of auction, Richard, because if there's one thing you and I want, it's 53 people in the chat competing with us at the same time. We love you guys, but
I love the auctions that people don't pay attention to. It was I will tell you the auction house. It was liveauctioneers.com.
Yeah, you guys sign up for liveauctioneers.com, get on their email list, and it'll tell you when these auctions are coming up and what's in them. They email you a lot. I mean, you will get 4 or 5 emails sometimes a day of, there's a pewter auction going on, Richard. There's a Precious Moments figurine auction happening on Saturday. But then you'll see a comic auction here and there. The key was that not only was there a comic auction, but it was on a Sunday night. I mean, it was 10 o'clock Eastern time, Richard's time, 7 o'clock my time here in California. So there was nobody there. So we're just watching deals.
Yeah, we were watching a lot of deals go by. People were buying lots that were, we thought, good buys. So, yeah, definitely check out. Of course, now I paid $300 for that poster. I had to pay tax, and I also had to pay 23% of a bidder fee or buyer's fee. So that $300 poster ended up costing me almost $500.
My 2 lithographs framed were $250 combined, $100 and $150. With the auction fee, the sales tax, and the postage, it was $589 total. I wanted to shoot myself when I got the invoice. Dan, you're saying it. Mine is empty now as well. And Richard, are you familiar with Secret Headquarters? They're here in LA. I know it's in Silver Lake. They do some pretty hilarious Doom stuff. Doom coffee, Doom dog poop bags, Doom pins and patches. I'm gonna have to go there for your Christmas gift.
Please. I think. I would love it. The Doom poop bags would be awesome. Hey,
You got-
Jimmy Lee.
there you go. And
Yeah.
hi, Gassy Flubber. What?
I'm sorry. Mrs. Horsecock Express still is the name of
Yo,
the night.
where are you, Mrs. Horsecock Express? You didn't leave, did you?
That's so unique. I don't think I will ever see that again.
Jay says secret headquarters went out of business.
no.
Oh no. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, lots of shops here were impacted by the pandemic. And that's a bummer. Wow. All right. There was 40 minutes of a live show for you guys. And guess what? We have something else for you. For all of you who hung out, we're gonna have an episode tomorrow at noon, a new viewer mail episode. So, wait, breaking news. Secret headquarters just moved. You're all right. Your play, Jay Nunya. Stephen Martin has parried your blow.
Oh boy. Well, this is fun. I enjoyed it.
Jimmy, you'll see it on the replay. Plus, we're going to be back tomorrow, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, with another episode. I just have to go edit it now. It's 8 o'clock, so I need to edit so I can go to bed sometime tonight. All right. You're going to say something, or are you just going to let me hang there?
I was watching you hang. All right, everybody stay safe. Have a good night.
This is when we edit the show, people. All right. Thanks, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate everybody hanging out.
For sure.